Capricorn placements, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's do your reading. If you want a private reading, the link to that is in the description box. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Wow, the universe is sending you someone that will... I don't know how to describe it, but I'm seeing something like when you put something like a sealant on a wound that is very cool. Like, for example, let's say you have burns, okay, and you put a cream or something that cools it off, that removes the agitation. You have someone here. You probably met this person or will be meeting them, because I could be in your future energy. The universe is sending you someone that will be like this cream, this cool off cream on a burn. Now, this burn is kind of describing your connections or your idea about connections, the way you see connections. And this person will change that idea or will change your perspective on connections, because they will be different from what you have been experiencing. I just heard a breath of fresh air. Yeah, exactly. Minty. Just heard minty. Okay, so they're going to be a breath of minty fresh air. Because I see them changing the way you see connections. Because they will be different than what you have experienced. They could have Sagittarius or Virgo in their chart. Or both. I see Sagittarius, Virgo. Yeah, look at that. Such an optimistic vibe that this person will bring into your life. So if you've been dealing with idiots, dumbasses, people that are boring, people that are deceptive, people that are pessimistic, this person is going to renew your faith in humanity. Or restore it, I should say. They have such a good vibe. They are a positive person. They are thoughtful, is what I'm getting as well. So when you mention something, I feel like this person will remember it. So let's say you say, oh, I really like that thing, casually, in a conversation. After some weeks, they will be like, I remember that you said you like this thing, so I brought you some, or I saw it somewhere and it reminded me of you. Something like that. It's like, oh, you were paying attention? It will touch your heart. And I feel like it's the little things that this person will do that will touch your heart subtly. And at some point your heart will open and get bigger. And you will be more open to receive, more open to positivity. You will be noticing the sunshine all of a sudden. That is the vibe that this person will bring into your life. And I feel like it is a much needed vibe, because you're this close to to buy a machine gun. Get rid of them all. Obviously that's descriptive. Hopefully you're not actually that close to doing that shit. But I feel like this person is going to kind of be... They're going to save the day in a way. And I'm not saying that you need saving. I'm just saying that they're going to bring something else, because it's who they are, right? So the universe is going to bring you someone that is different than the bullshit that you've been experiencing in a pattern way. Because I feel like you have dealt with people that are very similar to each other. It's almost like you kept attracting the same vibe. same types of people. Yeah, no? Okay. Wow, we have the King and the Queen of Wands. You're gonna go traveling with this person. I see you exploring with this person. You know what's so interesting? Because even on the days you don't feel like doing anything, this person will be like, no, let's go this way, or let's go to this place. And you're like, ugh, I don't want to go. But they will drag you. It's like, come on, 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. And then you go there, 5 minutes pass, and you actually want to stay. You know? They have that vibe about them. It's almost like this is saying, you will meet a person that you didn't know you needed. You will meet a person that you didn't know you needed. It's almost like you forgot people like them exist because you've been dealing with too many of the same copy-paste energy. I see you moving on from the connections that brought you down. Because this person will introduce a high vibe, good energy. So you're going to feel like it is okay to let go of what you've experienced. It's like, oh, life. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes when we hold grudges, it's like, ugh, this person hurt me, or they said something, or they did something. And we hold that grudge, we carry it with us. But then you meet someone that reminds you that life is fleeting and it's not worth it to hold on to these grudges because there are so many beautiful things in the world to experience. And then you're like, you know what? Let's let go of these grudges. Let's let go of all these times that I was disappointed by these many people. Because life can be good too. And I'm going to choose the goodness that is in life rather than remember the shitty ones. I'm going to replace them with good memories. And this reminds me of this, like sometimes when you have like a storage and it's full, right? So you have to get rid of the things that you no longer need, that are not serving you in any way. Like, let's say pictures or videos, and you make so many memories that are so good and it's so much fun that you're like, okay, let's replace these things that I used to keep. Let's replace them with better memories. That is the influence that this person will have on you. This is not about someone coming into your life and preaching. They are not going to lecture you. They will lead by example. You will be inspired by how they are. And you will do the same for yourself. When you feel good about, when you feel good around someone, it's just being around them, that is uplifting. That's what you have here. You will be uplifted by this person. They do have a very good energy, and I feel like with the King and the Queen of Wands, you'll be like, finally, something good. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Finally, you should have started there. You should have brought me this person first, instead of wasting my time with these bitches. But do remember that sometimes it is better to taste salt so that you can taste how sweet sugar can be. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's good that you experience the bad because the good will be sweeter. Okay? I see long term with this person, Capricorn. I see long term. By the way, this does not have to be like romantic. It can be also friendship. It could be, your new bestie. Where they, you always hang out, you always have fun. It doesn't have to be really romantic. But It can be romantic, but I just see a person that has such a good vibe that you're not gonna look back at all the disappointing people that you dealt with. Okay, let's see what else you want to say about this. Is there anything? Yeah, like I told you, you're gonna go traveling with this person. You two will be like, hey, let's go over there. And you're like, okay. Hey, let's go over there. Okay. You know? I just heard 2 peas in a pod. You will talk each other into experiencing things you both want to experience. It's like, let's say you want to do something on your bucket list or want to go to a place that you've never been. You will convince them to go with you and they will say, yes, let's go. And they will do the same to you. You and this person will be so close. Even if you become lovers, you will be also best friends. So you will either be best friends or lovers that are also best friends. You will have a lot of fun with this person, Capricorn. Fucking claim it. And I feel like you will experience so much since you met them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, sometimes you meet someone and then you look back 1 year and you're like, damn, we did so many things. Like, let's say without this person, you would probably spend 5 years doing the things that you would do with them in 1 year. Do you understand? Like, I feel like you both are like hyping each other up. And you're gonna do so many things, fun things. Now, when I talk about fun, I'm not talking about the boring, repetitive fun. I'm talking about the explorative, the uplifting, the exploring, you know, like trying new things, going to new places, challenging each other to come out of your shell or to push your comfort zone a little bit out and expand. That type of fun. And with that, there is a lot of growing. And there will be so many memories, so many pictures, so many videos that you will look back at and you'll be like, oh, you remember when we did that, you remember this video? I'll be you with this person. Okay. Love it. The signs that I see here that this person can have: Sagittarius, Virgo, Aries, and that's it. That's your first message, Capricorn. The second message I'm going to pull for you is for Capricorn extended members. But I'll give you a preview before we take it there. Shall I do an all signs? Will I have time? We'll see. All right. Second message for Capricorn. Interesting. Your ex or an ex will be moving into a karmic connection that is also against their own better judgment. So they know that they shouldn't enter a connection because something feels off, but they are going to anyway. So this is a bit of gossip about your ex, okay? And about what their decision making. Ooh, they're about to start a karmic contract. They're about to bite the bait. and be caught up in some serious karmic lesson. Or I want to say lessons. Bring your popcorn for this one, because this is letting you know about your ex and what they're up to and where they're going. Let's see where this goes. And the extended link is in the description box. I'll see you there.